This is a locally infamous haunted house. You can see it's been abandoned for quite some time. Inside, the weeds have grown taller than a person. Yet, a down-on-his-luck man bought it for just $500, planning to clean it up and move in himself. You can see the exterior of the house still looks pretty new. Since no one dared to go near it, it's actually been well preserved. The interior even has basic renovations. The floor tiles and wall paint still look fresh. The overall structure hasn't suffered any damage. Sure, there's a ton of trash on the floor, but once it's cleaned up, he could literally move in with nothing but a suitcase. After checking the basic condition of the house, the man was very satisfied. Eager to move in, he immediately called a cleaning crew, planning to get the place cleared today. The yard had been completely overrun by weeds, so they had to start from the outer edges to work their way inside. You can see how aggressively the weeds had grown. They could practically swallow a person whole. Thankfully, the cleaning crew was professional and efficient, and soon they cleared a path. With chainsaws in hand, the cleanup moved quickly. It's clear this is a highly skilled team. As they kept working, the yard's layout slowly began to reappear. The cleanup reached the front door of the house. Buying this haunted house wasn't exactly the man's first choice. Everyone else avoided it, and he would have too if he could. But survival forced his hand. He had to spend the least amount of money to get the most out of it, or else he wouldn't even have a basic place to live. Luckily, he's clever. With the right mindset, there are always more solutions than problems. Once it's cleaned up, he plans to invite a few friends over to hang out for a few days. With enough people around, no one will feel scared. With intense, ongoing cleaning, the front yard finally started to take shape. You can see the yard had been nicely paved in places. Once cleared, it looked just like any normal house. Sunlight finally shone on the ground again. Now, they're tackling the last patch of the yard. This area wasn't paved, so the weeds had grown even more aggressively. But with their sharp cutters, the crew had no trouble. In no time, all the weeds were gone. At this point, the entire yard was fully revealed, and it's huge. The man was extremely pleased. He felt like he'd gotten a steal. With a blower, they cleared away all the dust and leftover grass debris. The yard cleanup was almost done. Now, compared to before, the transformation is incredible. Because some things had happened inside the house, the man still felt a bit uneasy. He didn't dare start cleaning indoors yet, and planned to call a professional the next day to check it out and pick a lucky time to start. The cleanup results were impressive. The once overgrown chaos was gone, replaced by a charming country-style courtyard. The yard is huge. So, here's a question for you. Would you dare live in a place like this? If you like this video, please like and follow.